DJ turn up the deck when I step in the place. Better show my respect, cause I mash up the mic when I step on the set like yo. DJ turn up the deck. DJ turn up the deck when I step in the place. Better show my respect, cause I mash up the mic when I step on the set like yo. You ain't never heard nothing like this. You ain't never felt nothing like this. You ain't never seen nothing like this. Don't bite up the trap, but still with a kiss. You ain't never had a vibe like this. Wanna grip on the mic like this. I'm getting so high, you can go flat wrist. A flat wrist. Better show my respect, cause I mash up the mic when I step on the set like yo. DJ turn up the deck. DJ turn up the deck when I step in the place. Better show my respect, cause I mash up the mic when I step on the set like yo. DJ turn up the deck. DJ turn up the deck when I step in the place. Better show my respect, cause I mash up the mic when I step on the set like yo. DJ turn up the deck. DJ turn up the deck when I step in the place. Better show my respect, cause I mash up the mic when I step on the set like yo. You ain't never heard nothing like this. You ain't never felt nothing like this. You ain't never seen nothing like this. Don't bite up the track, but still with a kiss. You ain't never had a vibe like this. Wanna grip on the mic like this. I'm getting so high, you can go flat wrist. A flat wrist.
Save me. Save me. Don't leave me. I need you. Save me. Don't leave me.
Lost in desire, you take me higher than I've ever been before. And I can't take it anymore. Lost in desire,
Lost in desire, than I've ever been before.
lost in desire,
Lost in desire, and I can't take it anymore.
lost in desire. You take me higher than I've ever been before. Love on me like fire, temperature rising, and I can't take it anymore. I'm never ever on my own. I got you, you got me, and that's why we're meant to be. I'm never ever on my own. I got you, you got me, and that's why we're meant to be. And I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore.
Welcome everyone here tonight as we are live here from Las Vegas. That's right, this is the Blackout Jimmy Fun 195 brought to you on the Blackout Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. And I tell you what, I'm super excited. This is round 3 for these guys, and they keep bringing the heat every race. Every race, every point is going to matter as they put it on the line once again. And we're watching some of these times get put in here and what they're managed to do. And drivers are starting to clock in very fast times at 30.38 to start, all the way down to 30.96. And would you believe it, here tonight, I believe Pew Racing might have brought something special as they're cranking it up. And they are both got 2 drivers already in the top 10. And they're expected to get maybe 1 to 2 more up in the top 10 here tonight. This race is going to be on the line as team points-wise, they're not doing the hottest. Team points are not, they need the team points here right now. But tonight, they might be looking to change that around, as if I'm looking at the races, what they're doing here, they got an amazing pace. Can they hold it? They'll find out here as time goes on. As times are steadily getting pushed down. But driver who has been regularly near the back, struggling to get it off the ground. Driver of the 05, Jamie Pugh, has cranked it up a notch. And he says, I came here to play here tonight. We're going to go talk to him momentarily right after he's probably not driving. We're going to hear from a couple of these drivers right now. We're going to see how they're playing here, how they're feeling tonight. Starting off Gabriel Garcia. Gabriel. Okay.
What's going on, Smith?
Man, last night, we got to tell you, on the network, we've seen you pull off a top 5. That 0 car has been red hot last night, is expected to be red hot tonight. The fans got to know, we're doing this for a poll here on the network.
What's the plan?
Yeah, I still hear disappointment in your voice. You're out there doing it for Devin. The 0's been hot. Let's face it, you've still pulled off a top 5, leading a whole boatload. Can we expect that 0 up front?
Look, that's the plan. At the end of the day, I know I have a fast car. It comes down to strategy, you know, and hopefully it comes down to us having the right strategy. Let's find out. Figure it out.
Yeah, as last night, the strat call, obviously a bad track call, made the difference. Did you have a talk with your race strategist and be like, yo, fix this?
I would if I actually had them last night, but it's kind of a solo show last night. But we'll move on. Tonight, Vegas. I got 4 guys, or 3 guys, and then 4 including me, looking to get back in these points situations here, and yeah.
All right, man. Well, good luck here tonight. Hopefully the odds are in your favor as you roll the dice here in Vegas.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. So, Gabe, here's a little bit disappointment, but, you know, he had some serious pace last night. But I got to hear from him. I got to hear from Jamie Pugh. I got to hear from him. Jamie.
Brandon Smith.
Man, you're out there ripping some laps. That 05 looks hot, 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 and on fire here tonight. What can you tell me? Is that thing gassed up, ready to go, and ready to rock and roll? Because it's looking fast tonight.
Yeah, we're trying some things out. I'm finding some stuff that's gonna work. I mean, you're driving right on the ragged edge.
Yeah, as we've already discussed trying to get the setup adjustment. Hopefully it worked out, but as you're driving it more, it looks like you're starting to develop a pace that's able to run off front. How's it feeling tonight? You feeling it?
Yeah, I mean, after the 2 disappointing weeks we had the last 2 weeks, I think we're gonna go out there and give her hell and see what the hell happens.
All right, man. Well, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's hope you get it.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's right. I am using all sorts of casino stuff. Jamie Pugh up front, top 5 on the board, doing a great job just actually developing the pace here tonight. Now let's go ahead and hear from Doug Ward, who's also been on fire. Doug.
Hey there.
Man, you're here tonight. You're coming in. You're already starting to lay it down. You're starting to see some other guys that you're probably not used to seeing up in the front of the board. Does that make you a little bit nervous for tonight, or are you just going to stay on throttle like always?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not that worried about it. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to drive and I'm going to have fun because I love this car so much more than I love the next gen. Because this is a car that you can, I don't know, it just has so much more feeling and it's not always tight. Like you can actually, if you can get loose and you can like wrestle with the car to get more out of it. And I just love that feeling of having to do that. So I don't know, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna have fun, hopefully get some good points, maybe win it, who knows. We'll see.
All right, man. Well, let's get to it. Good luck here tonight, and hopefully we see it at the end.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's Doug Ward. Now let's hear from Patrick, see how he's feeling. Patrick.
How's it going?
Man, you're coming in here. You just got started warming up. How do you feel tonight?
I don't know. It's been a while since I've been to Vegas.
Well, don't worry. I did my best with what I had in front of me for setups.
Yeah.
And would you believe, me and Jamie actually spent about an hour trying to adjust this thing.
Well, hopefully it's good for a long run.
FYI, contacting the actual race teams in real life that run late mods helped us set this thing up. Yes, that's right.
We are loose.
Jamie called a few of his contacts.
Yes.
Yeah, it made it feel a little bit better. All right, well, I'm going to get you down to the guys, though. Good luck here tonight. Glad to see you here. Hopefully you can see it and get it done.
Hopefully.
So Patrick Anderson is here. Now we got something interesting here. We got Logan, a spotter for the number 42, Virgil Perriman. Let's hear from him. Logan.
Yes.
Man, you're a spotter for the number 42. I guess you're the race reporter, the guy down in the trenches tonight. You're live on my stream. Hope you don't mind. So,
all right.
So spotting for the Virgil, you know, as the spotter and stuff, what stuff are you gonna be calling out that he might not be able to see?
Just to make sure people is not in his blind spot. You know, my dad, he's in the VR headset, so hopefully he can keep it going and just checking for his blind spots for him and stuff. Let him know when we need the pit and stuff like that.
Tell him rotate his head, you'll see it.
I'll let him know when I get back in there.
Don't probably do that. It might create a sense of vertigo if you turn too fast. Or freeze the head, or freeze the VR. That's terrible.
Oh yeah, that'd be terrible for his if he's in front of everybody bleeding. Hopefully, that wouldn't be good.
Well, good luck. Hopefully, keep him on track here tonight. Hopefully, everything will be all right.
Hopefully, I can get him to a win tonight, and you know, hopefully this isn't considered cheating. I don't know if anyone else has got spotters or not. But.
It has been done before in our rule. We haven't made it known in our rule book, and there's not a rule against it, so we're okay with it.
All right. Well, I'm glad to be here. Hopefully, we can put on a show for everyone tonight watching.
All right, man. Well, good luck. I'll probably be bringing him up here shortly.
All righty.
Thank you. So, Logan is spotter for Virgil Perriman. He's going to be rocking the house here. But let's hear from Joshua Ingram here. Josh. Hello. Man, mic's a little bit low. Can you hear me?
What now?
Oh, there we go. Now I got you. You're coming in here, Vegas. How do you feel?
Okay. Track's a little slicker than I was expecting.
Yeah. We don't talk about how it used to be. It was worse. Believe me, the network had to put on some work to do this one.
Yeah.
But you're coming in here, Vegas. Obviously, track knowledge-wise, it looks like you got it down. How do you feel about this one?
I feel pretty good. If we can keep it clean, stay out of the wrecks. There's gonna be some wrecks. I feel pretty good, actually.
All right, man. Well, I'll get you down to the guys. Good luck. And I'll let you get back to practice. What chat were you in there, buddy?
The PDP.
All right, I'll get you down there. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank
you. There we go. Now let's talk to last week's winner, Michael Durham. Michael.
Yes, sir.
Man, last week you pulled off an amazing win at a short track. Here tonight, it's an intermediate track. It's Vegas. What can we expect to see out of you tonight?
I'm just going to try to be consistent, try to get a top 5, top 10. You know, Vegas is one of my better tracks, but just not in these cars. So I guess we'll try to be consistent here and have a good team finish.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully the odds are in your favor here tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So Michael Durham giving us some insight there. And now let's go to Michael Ponder, who we just had it on. Michael.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, I dig the music coming in. Please don't knock me around there, YouTube. You're coming in this one, Michael. It is obviously going to be a different ball game as the track is reportedly loose. What's going to be the game plan for that number 27?
Just try to keep it out of the wall. 3 and 4 is pretty slick right now. I'm interested to see how it's going to be as the night progresses. I'm having a good time out here. Not really too quick right now, but we're going to work on it, and hopefully we can qualify well and get a good finish.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Hopefully we see it up front.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. There we go. And now let's hear from Virgil Perriman, who has the spotter here tonight. Virgil!
Yes, sir.
Man, what a night. I guess you got some added juice, go-go juice for that number 42. How do you feel here tonight?
Well, these are first laps I've turned on this track tonight, so we'll just try to play a little strategy and see if I can't keep the nose on it.
Yeah, having a real life spotter, though, you feel like that's going to help you a little bit, or you feel like it's just going to keep it about even?
Well, he spotted for me a couple times. I feel like it, helps out a lot, as far as cautions and stuff like that, trying to help me avoid the wrecks and stuff and help me on pit strategy.
All right, well, hopefully it works out for you guys, and good luck here tonight.
Hey, no problem. Thanks, man.
Thank you. So Virgil Perriman getting ready to go to war. Now let's hear from a local guy in my area. Let's hear from J.R. Schomburg. J.R.
Hey, sir. How are you?
Man, long time no talk. Hopefully that's not too cold for you.
I'm going to be freezing, whether I have a heated house or not. I don't know what to tell you.
But you're coming in here. First race, we've seen you in no, never mind. We've seen you in a few of them already. But how do you feel here tonight?
Oh, that's another one of my favorite tracks here. It's going to be a lot of tire management and throttle control. I don't care about track position. That'll come at the end of the race when I have all the tires and everyone else doesn't have any. So.
All right. So I guess you got a good game plan. Now you just got to execute.
Yeah, that's the gamble, right? That's why we're in Vegas. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. But that's my plan.
Yeah, I know where you're at, dude. I know there's another place you can roll some dice at.
Yeah, it's right down the road. Let me know when you want to go there.
I'm actually planning on going there right around the 11th.
Oh, really? Yeah, you gotta let me know.
It's my wife's and my anniversary.
Oh, well then don't forget that. Don't let me ruin that night for you.
Don't worry, we'll go on the 12th.
There you go. That's
right.
What I'm talking about.
There we go. Good luck to you, JR. Have some fun, man. Roll the dice.
All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you. J.R. Schomburg, that's right. He lives in the area here where I'm from, here near the cities. Let's hear from Eric Paulson next. Eric Paulson. No. All right, fine. I'll get you out of here. I'll get you out of here, dude. I mean, saves me some time. But you're coming in this one. You're looking like you have a solid car. How do you feel tonight?
Took 2 weeks off, so getting back into it. Hopefully it does me a favor because, sometimes you burn out a little bit, and then when you come back, you just running strong. So it is going to be a good comeback,
All right, man. Well, hopefully we get to see it here tonight. Good luck. And, man, hopefully you have a good race.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Eric Paulson's getting ready to go to war. Those who are to go to Collins next. Dakota.
What's going on, my man?
Man, what a night. Is glad to see you here. How do you feel coming back to such a big track such as Vegas?
I feel pretty decent. I think I was a little bit too cocky last night, so I think I need to calm down the confidence level a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You mean you got to be humble? Did you eat some humble pie?
Yeah, I got,
my, as a driver, you need to do it once in a while, I dare say. You guys see it for me enough.
Yeah, exactly. So, learned my lesson last night.
Yeah, well, that is a good deal. So what can we expect to see out here tonight? Just hopefully a solid race, or we get some serious pace out of that thing?
I'm gonna try to set pace, keep up with the front this time, because I know in California that was one of my biggest things. I could get there to the front, but I just couldn't keep up with everybody. So that's the main goal tonight, just to keep up with that front pack.
You know, not a lot of drivers think about it, but when you keep up to the front pack, it actually makes it to where you can race pretty competitive most of the time without really throwing your race away. But at the same time, there is a fine line to how far you go with it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get on the raggedy edge. Good luck here tonight.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. There we go. Now we're going to hear from the old the last lap sniper, Frank Warner, commonly known as the Wolf. Frankie boy.
Brandon, how we doing, buddy?
Man, we're doing great. We're here in Vegas. It's nighttime race. How do you feel?
You know, we're feeling pretty good. You know, Vegas is one of our favorite tracks. But we don't, you know, we're just getting the practice in now, so we're just a little loose out there. But we're just taking her out there, pushing it hard, see what she's got.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Hopefully it works out for you. I know you got some practice to do.
Yes, we do. You're absolutely right about that. If you've been watching me, I've been a little loose, so.
Struggling artist.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
We're just going to do our best to keep the wheels underneath us and keep her going straight.
All right, man. Good luck.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. There we go. That's Frank Warner. Now let's hear from Raul Nasir. Raul.
Hello.
And man, what a night. We're in Vegas. The lights are up. The cars are looking faster than ever from drivers that might not have been up the front before. How do you feel coming into this one?
A bit more confident knowing that there are new drivers that are quicker rather than what the championship is looking like. Coming into Vegas, so far I'm just still getting to grips with the car. I mean, I'm sure I might be top 3 in the standings right now for timing. It's just not reflecting on my pace at the moment. So still a bit of work to do overall and just get a bit more comfortable under the car. But once we get into racing, that's going to be a whole different story. But practice, we're just going to shake off all those bit of nightmares that we're having at the moment.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to practice. I know you came in here late. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. So Raul Nasir, boys of CMRFC in the house here tonight. He's going to be rocking it. Now let's hear from Dylan Moranti, who's up in the points as well. Dylan.
Hey.
Man, you're coming in here last week. Obviously not the way you wanted that one to end, being the bridesmaid. But here tonight, it's Vegas. You're rolling the dice. You've always been kind of strong here at Vegas. How do you feel?
We'll see. I don't like this track car combination. I never have. So we'll see how it goes. Right, I'm trying to find the line with the most amount of grip. I know where the fast line's at, but I need to try and figure out how to keep the right rear alive because this car is very, very slippery. So it's just a matter of trying to find the grip and keeping that right rear alive so I don't spin on every lap.
Hey, I worked with what I had, dude. Jeez. I tried to reset up the car. God. Deal with it. I know how to drive it.
It's good in the late run, but early on, you have very low grip on the right rear, and as you see, as Frank in front of me,
yeah,
just loose.
We knew about that in testing. Don't worry. But good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Dylan Moranti hoping not to blow out the right rear. Let's hear from Casey Pugh next. Casey.
Hello.
Oh, man, what a night. You're coming in here. Obviously, Pugh Racing. Let's talk about this. You guys are looking fast here tonight.
You think so?
was up at the top for times. You're up near the top of the deal. What can we expect to see out of you guys out of Pugh Racing and Blackout Motorsports combined team?
Another consistent finish.
All right. I dig it. I can dig it. as Casey and Davey are kind of running the team while Charles is going to take some notes and learn. I hope.
I think Charles is close to our best bet, if not Jamie, for tonight. If everybody can keep their nose clean, we should all come home relatively towards the top.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Good luck. And hopefully you guys can keep it off the wall.
Hopefully. Thanks, buddy.
All right. Good luck. There we go. That was Casey Pugh, and now let's hear from Chucky Balance. Chucky. Oh, Chucky. Oh, Chucky. All right, whatever. Elliot, next. Elliot.
Hello there.
Man, would you believe Chucky's not away? He's away from the keyboard. But you know what? We're going to go on. So you're coming into this one, obviously, probably not the times you were looking for, but you're up there and very competitive with the rest of the field. How do you feel tonight?
I feel pretty good. This track loves to chew up tires, so it's all going to be on strategy tonight. Who can make them last?
Yes, it is. You're welcome.
So yeah, I definitely enjoy races like this, man. It's a lot better than beat 'em up, bang 'em up, you know.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Good luck, and hopefully you can keep it off the wall.
Oh, I'm gonna meet the wall. It's just how many times.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Put Elliot Jacobson up there in the driver's lounge. Now, if everybody watching, thank you for checking in and everything else, keeping up on the stream. If you want to see more of these guys race, you're going to have to hit that sub button, hit that like button. It doesn't bite very often. Tonight, of course, the big winners are the people at Jimmy Fun. That's right. If you hit the link in the description, there is going to be a www.jimmyfun.org. Go to that website, pass a donation for a great cause. They are a research facility for cancer. They need the help as much as anything to eradicate this horrible disease. So reach out to them, pass a donation, open your hearts and your wallets to a great cause, and I'm sure they'll get it taken care of, and you'll feel good about donating. And now that we got that out of the way, guess what? We go on to making this almost an official race. We got to go to our national anthem, and tonight's national anthem is done by Boys Avenue.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
What a great national anthem that was. Now here tonight, we're going to go on and just really dive deep into this thing, let's go to tonight's race info to see what we got cooking here in Vegas. This is the Blackout Jimmy Fun 195 brought to you on the Blackout Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. Now, track length is 1.5 miles around. Track temp is located is 82 degrees. The weather outside, not so frightful, 79 degrees. It's cloudy with 9-mile-an-hour winds, which is going to shake, rattle, and roll these cars into what could be a fantastic race all the way around as they continue to navigate this track. And, you know, they got to really adjust. That is going to be where the big ticket is here. We got just over 10 minutes remaining, or just under 12 minutes remaining of qualifying. Here, drivers are still making their way to the track. As drivers are still making their way here. Drivers that we still have yet to see on track, Micah Pocapani and Kurt Bray. As, man, Micah's name is really hard to pronounce, but I make do with what I got. As they're, you know, they got to really put it on edge early on, as that's going to be hard to tell. But let's go to the points race and seeing how they are doing this one. Up at the top, we see Dylan Moranti. He's mere 3 points ahead of Michael Durham. As we look back further, you see Doug Ward. He's got 64 points. Mark Brown, new quick. Frank Warner is also in that mix with Virgil Perriman. Joshua Smith, Elliot Jacobson, and Raul Nasir all in the top 10 here tonight. So what are they going to have to do? Race. And they're going to have to race fast. So can it be done? Absolutely. Will it be done? We'll find out. But that is how this thing is going to have, that's what they're going to have to accomplish here tonight at Vegas, is to keep that car under it. You know, they're finding out that it is loose. When it's loose, some drivers like it. Other drivers hate it. It's a mixed bag. It depends on the driver. And let's hear from Jesse Erdman next. Jesse.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, we're coming here to Vegas. Obviously, just got here, so I'll try to make this short and sweet and to the point. But you're coming in, having a great season at PGR. What can we expect to see out of that machine here tonight to get back in the points race here at Blackout?
You know, I felt like I had a really good, actually a pretty good race last week. I just had a little bit of a setback on the last few laps, but you know, I'm still kind of learning this car, but it's a blast. This car is real fun to drive. You can feel what's going on with it, and so either way, I'm going to have a good time. I'm just going to take it easy like I normally do, and hopefully good things come to me.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Hopefully we see it here tonight, and hopefully we see you up at the top.
Yeah, thank you.
So Jesse Erdman, the old one-liner, give us some words. He's very talented. Raul Nasir, no surprise. Him and Dylan Moranti up in the top 5 pace-wise. They are absolutely doing everything they can to keep it on the edge and on the limit. Very interesting. But, you know, I think there's a driver that needs to get fired up, you know, and I know he knows how to do this one. So tonight, we're going to go to the guy you all know and love, the one man who brings excitement to everybody's heart in all walks of life. We're going to bring up Jamie Pugh for those famous words. Jamie.
Brandon Smith.
Man, I feel the fans feel like you're not fired up enough for Vegas. You know, and there is. I mean, there's also You know, we're going to put you on the receiving end of this one this time around. We feel like, yeah, you know, we're going to reverse roles here for a minute, and you're going to play a game show with me.
All right. Well, now that I got the car parked. So what's the game, Brandon Smith?
What game are we playing? You're the host here.
Oh, it's my show. Oh boy. Well, you see, we can't really go any further in the session here without a quote or a saying.
Ooh, I'm on edge. Hold on. Hold on. It's I think I know what it is here. Hold on, it's coming to me. Oh, I got it. I know what it is. I know what it is.
And the answer is?
YCD Custom Diecast is the best.
Yes, it is. But I don't think those were the words we were looking for. It's 3 words.
3. Love Mountain Dew?
I'd love a Mountain Dew, but that's still not the answer we're looking for.
Oh, dang it. Is this my final go at it?
This is your last chance. If not, I may have to do it for you.
Oh, man. Oh, the pressure's on then. Oh, wait. It's not 3 words we're waiting for. I know what it is. God bless America. God bless the Rolling Stones for bringing us some hot music throughout the world, even though I cannot play it on YouTube on my stream. Thank you for bringing me iRacing. Drivers, start your engines.
You know what? It works, Brandon. It works, buddy.
Nobody can bring a more entertaining one than me. We'll make that correct. I'm the real McCoy. You hear that?
I can hear you now. You are loud and clear.
All right, Jamie. Good luck here tonight. As I've been wanting to throw in one more other thing. If you got the stream up, you can pay attention. But, you know, it'll be all right here tonight.
Don't you worry. I got the stream up in multiple locations in this house tonight. We're having some fun.
Multiple locations. So what you're telling me is the missus cannot walk anywhere without seeing your shining face.
Nope, she's got her laptop up, I got the stream up on my phone, and I'm out here wheeling this thing, so we're going to go have some fun.
Is it in the modified?
Maybe.
All right, man, well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, Jamie Mew, we finally got that out of the way. It will be scored an official race here on Blackout. We also have Jimmy Emo showing up to the party and Joshua Smith. So this has got just more interesting yet. For everybody out there, if you'd like to see it and you'll want to see more of it, hit that sub button, hit that like button. Also, don't forget to go to www.jimmyfund.org and pass a donation to the Jimmy Fund, as they are the reason why we're racing here tonight. Also, if my loving wife Jenna's watching, I love you. I can't wait till you're home, and I hope the stream is looking fantastic. But we got to do a driver pick here tonight. You know, I've been watching a lot of these guys develop throughout the whole season. We've seen Durham win this season. We've seen Moranti win this season. The one driver I think might just have a good strat, and I think it's been a long time coming, is, let's see. I think I'm going to have to go for Jamie Pugh in the 05 here tonight. He's been practicing. He's been hungry for it. And I am definitely making him my driver pick here tonight, along with one other driver. Let's see here. Who's the other driver to pick? You know, I think this driver deserves it once again. He was blazing fast last night. I think he might have something tonight. Driver of the 0, Gabriel Garcia. I think he might be a solid pick here tonight if he can get it dialed in and keep it on track. He might find himself at the front, as I know he's hungry for a dub. Interestingly enough, though, the number 68, Mark Brown, finds himself up front. But as we're clocking in here, we got 25 drivers in this thing now, all of which are ready to go to town on this track. Don't go anywhere. We got less than a minute, or just over a minute remaining till qualifying. Sit tight, hang on, because they're gonna get down to business very shortly.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah. No, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll
here in qualifying, and I tell you what, I cannot be more ecstatic to see where this one winds up. Now, some of these drivers do have a really good, solid pace, so stay tuned as we are going to crown a pole sitter here at Vegas very shortly, in about 10 minutes.
And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
As the drivers are set here, they are getting ready to go for it here tonight. As they are racing for a cause here tonight, and out the gate, Dylan Moranti puts it up on front shelf with Mark Brown in P2, Michael Ponder P4 or 3. J.R. Schomburg getting the Navy machine up into P4 with Eric Paulson, Marty Van Escayan up there as well with Patrick Anderson. Well, these drivers really have to roar here to get up into the front spot. But I don't think raw pace is going to win it here tonight. Honestly, I feel it's going to be whoever can manage the tires the best. But look at this. Driver 38, Patrick Anderson, goes top shelf. He goes into second spot. He's going to be potentially a P2 to start. Doug Ward goes into P4. Jeff Ramsdell coming into the picture. He's going into P4 now. These drivers are doing as shout out goes out to Brandon Perry right now as he's going for a very hard time. Thoughts and prayers go out to the family of Brandon Perry's. Hopefully his dad keeps up a good fight and can battle through what he's going through. Don't mind me, everybody. I'm just touching base on Discord. As drivers are still dialing this one in, you know, we see quite a few cars taking track. Dylan Morant still our provisional pole sitter right now. But the guy who took it on the very last lap last week, Michael Durham, who gave Dylan Moranti a run unlike anything we have seen here. As he is absolutely here to go back-to-back, I think. Watching quite a bit. Drivers still probably just getting settled in with this track. Now, drivers, some drivers struggle here. We've had reports, a loose track that is feeling loose. You want to know what you do? You get that thing really dialed in. I mean, you gotta dial it in and put it on the edge here tonight to win. But to top it off, put it too far on the edge, it's gonna be trouble. Isaac Salas actually made it to the party too now. Just logged in, it looks like. Drivers are giving us a great qualifying run here. It is looking pretty close up front, actually. 0.492, the gap all the way down to P11. Brea Paulson, of course, only 0.6 back. So the top 13 so far looking competitive. Seeing a few guys just step out. They're trying to get everything dialed in. As here comes Marty, he's going to cross the line. Hopefully he can keep it on the limit here tonight. As last night we seen him race, he didn't do so hot. Roland Sears jumps up to P8 on his first lap. We're going to go to the sector times. See how everybody's kind of progressing here. It looks like he's not going to gain any time here. Elliot Jacobson puts the number 13 up into 14th place. Frank Warner and Salas goes up. He puts the number 5 up into 17th. Frank Warner goes to 18th. They do have to improve, though. As this car might be just on edge for a few drivers where they're actually going to like it. A few drivers prefer it that way. We do show a car count of 27 drivers that have made it here tonight to battle it out for the points to see who's going to be crowned up top. And a lot of these drivers looking pretty good here so far. times we do have quite a bit going on as far as not so much changes though. Dylan Moranti is up front with Patrick Anderson for the front row. And there's Durham and Brown for row 2. So it's very interesting to see what happens up front. This is a few different teams up there. Of course, Marty and Raul Desir just kind of ripping some laps there. Same with Doug Ward. Very qualified. They're just ripping extra laps. It looks like they are set. It does not look like anybody else is qualifying here tonight. As come to a minute and a half left. So if guys want to qualify, they need to get out there and qualify. You know, we're looking back in this one. Casey Pugh, Jamie Pugh are not, don't look like they're qualified. Joshua Smith comes out. That's exactly why we do not do poll interviews anymore. Mostly because if I don't see them all qualify, then we don't know who truly is on pole. You know, not qualifying here is Ben Madden is elected to stay in the pits, it looks like. Casey Pugh, Jamie Pugh, Dakota Collins, Micah Pocapani, Jesse Urban, Jimmy Emos, and that's the guys that are not qualifying, it looks like. So come to a very short amount of time, and Joshua Smith hard up into the wall in qualifying. That could potentially ruin his run, or ruin his first lap. Let's see if we can get a second lap. As maybe it fixed the rear camber. Maybe he just did a camber adjustment on the rear. He said it's not behaving right, and nope, there it is. Trouble for the 76 here at qualifying. Qualifying is over. Let's go to the main grid here tonight. Starting on pole, it'll be driver the number 36, Dylan Moranti, followed by number 38 of Patrick Anderson. Driving that number 55 is Michael Durham. Right alongside him will be Mark Brown in the 68. Jeff Ramsdale brought the number 97. He's going to line up along Doug Ward in the 07. In that number 16, Joshua Ingram looks to shut down Raul Nasir in the number 7. J.R. Chambers rocking the number 1 back in row 5 with Virgil Perriman in the number 42. Gabriel Garcia is going to be bringing the number 0 to the party in row 6 with Michael Ponder in the number 27. Back further, Charles Balance brought the number 41 on board in row 7. With Elliot Jacobson in that number 13. Frank Warner is going to be the number 9 with Kurt Bray in row 8. Row 9 is going to be Eric Paulson with Isaac Salas in that number 5. Eric Paulson, of course, in the number 11. Marty Van Cayenne is going to be rocking the number 33 in row 10 with Dakota Collins in the number 31, followed by Jesse Urban in the 45 with Joshua Smith in the 76. Jamie Pugh in the 05 is lined up along his brother, Casey Pugh, in the number 53. And to round out this field, we got Ben Madden in the 00 with Micah Pocapani in the number 54. Jimmy Emos brings up the rear in the number 98. Hang on to your hats. It is race time. Here is Vegas. And they are going to roll the dice. They're going to play blackjack, who knows? But it's race time. as the Blackout Jimmy Fun 195 comes to the
Green
line
flag,
for the
green
first
flag.
time. It is out, and we are green flag for the first time here tonight. Stay on board with this front group here. Maranti, Anderson, Durham all up front. Look, Jeff Ramsdahl is bringing it in here along with Mark Brown. The drivers are remaining very patient here as they're not really making too erratic moves. Michael Durham challenging Dylan Maranti for the lead here. Durham stays on edge with Ramsdell looking in there as well. They get a lap completed. Great job out of them so far. They do have to let those tires come to play here. The tires are so critical here. It is it's on edge. And now look at this. Patrick Anderson has the line and the lead. Gets in front of Dylan Maranti. Maranti, no answer
Yellow,
here.
yellow.
Caution flag flies. Back here with somebody here. Let's go take a look. We're going to go to the rear chase here. Oh, far chase, sorry. We're going to hit that quarter speed here and see who brought this one out. You see Gabriel Garcia and the 99 there. Garcia drifts up a line. Looks like he got tight. Gets up into the 27. Now, as drivers try to funnel through, Frank Warner gets to the 11, the 13 up high up into the wall. Jesse Erdman gets caught all the way at the back. Looks like that one is going to have to be reviewed after the race here. Oh my, it looks like Casey Pugh just got clipped. We go back live here tonight. Patrick Anderson is right there. We're just going to make a note here. There we go. So we got the notes in. We're going to come to the line one more time here. Hopefully it sticks it out here. Don't go anywhere. As they come to the line one more time, here we go. Green flag flies. Jenna's arm is probably already tired. And away we go. Dylan Moranti with an excellent restart. Gets out front early. With Patrick Anderson, Jeff Ramsdell, Michael Durham up in the front. Now back behind, J.R. Schomburg and Raul Nasir battling to get on that low side. I'm not sure what line is going to be the fastest here. I think it might be the low side. But you take a look, drivers are pushing the limits a little bit. They do have to remember how to drive this track. They have to remember the tires are cold. More importantly, they got to remember that risk it here, it will cost you. Patrick Anderson, Michael Durham, Jeff Ramsdell all get out front. Dylan Moranti, J.R. Schomburg, and Raul Nasir next. Then we got Mark Brown, Doug Ward, Kurt Bray working his way through the field up to 7th spot Bray with Virgil Perriman. Perriman right alongside Bray. He's got to hold it together though. Lost a lot of time. Getting a little bit loose here. Anderson and Durham are out in front with the number 97. Now these guys are just hanging it out there. They are not pushing it at this point. Now they are getting some clean laps down. That's going to start making these guys hook up a little bit better. As they continue to move on. Raul Nasir looks to make a move. He's looking to the inside of Schomburg, but Schomburg's not giving the edge there. He knows that if he gives up the low side line to Nasir, Nasir's going to be able to take it. So he's doing a great job of just holding that line, making it where he can't really get the advantage. The yellow flag flies. Oh my, it looks like it's something to do with Isaac Salas here. Go quarter speed. Isaac just kind of staying there. He'll go a rear chase here, though. Or far chase there. Oh, my. Oh, my. Looks like he might have received a bad bump from driver of that number 11 here as he's entering the corner, and when he comes down, the 11 just kind of sneaks in. Such a sneaky guy, but the 11 comes up off the line, up into the 5, and that is where that caution flag flies. My 11th wife, Jenna, is in the booth. Just so you know, she likes to make popcorn. She likes to play with the cats, and Garfield is her best friend. As we are live still here, we're going to go back on this one. It's lap 8, looks like. All right. So we are still under caution flag here tonight. They put down a little bit more laps. And Pickles is in here for the Pickles report, and she says, don't drive drunk. But let's go racing once again here very shortly.
Floating army. Is
one more time. Jenna's got her hands in the air, and she's going to wave it like she don't care. Green flag flies, and we are racing once again here at Vegas. Drivers are definitely rolling the dice and seeing what they can make stick. Patrick Anderson gets out front early on here. Jeff Ramsdale comes underneath the 55. Michael Durham, of course, last week's winner, hangs it out on the outside. And oh, big wreck in the back. Big wreck in the front. Oh my goodness. It looks like it's in the back, though, is where this initial caution started. They were racing 3 wide, and then looks like this angle, 0 comes up, clips the 42. Around he goes, gets into the 9, and that is where it all broke loose. Now the 55 and the 9, just 55 and the 9, that was Michael Durham. Hard into the wall. I'm wondering how that one started, because that was after the aftermath here. Let's go take a look at that one too. As it looks like Michael Durham went to go make a move, wasn't cleared from the 97, comes across the nose, gets in the wall, inside barrier. Those two wind up big collision there. As that is a big one on lap 13 here. As that one is questionable all the way around. It's going to have to be looked at further from race control.
Hey, Brandon.
As Dylan Moranti's up here unexpectedly. What do you want?
Who was in P2? Who swept across his nose? That he's getting the penalty for that. I couldn't tell who the name was.
The
Do you know?
55 went across the nose of the 97.
Okay, thank you. I couldn't see the number.
Okay. There we go. As you hear a penalty being issued here. As Patrick Anderson, Dylan Moranti, J.R. Shambarul, Nasir, and Doug Ward and that 07 get into the top 5. Now, in the meantime, look at who is working their way to the front, the top 10. Jamie Pugh in the 05. He's avoiding the carnage. So he is doing a great job just avoiding the wrecks. It's also making it to where I believe Casey Pugh is out of this race. Why? I don't know why, but Patrick Anderson, Dylan Moranti to start off this lap here. Don't go anywhere.
Turn up the bass.
comment on that. It was a blink. We extended by 1 lap because someone blinked and caused he spun out, so we're extended by 1 lap. Hello? Why am I up here?
Whoever caused it, if it happens again, they will be EOL'd.
Oh, now?
No, whoever, if it happens again.
What are you talking about? Just the right now the wreck, or from the green wreck?
Getting hold back, wrecking under caution.
That was because someone blinked. It was a blink.
If they don't
That's
have it
all
under, they get better have it under control. Then it happens again, EOL them.
All right.
Yep. All right, there we go. As we're going to be extending this 1 caution lap here. Somebody blinked. It happens. It is sim racing, but you know, if you blink and you're causing stuff, maybe you should be at the back. But we'll forgive him this 1 time here. JR Schomburg. Oh my, multiple cars in the pits now. Because of that one, just repairing up damage. Patrick Anderson, Dylan Moranti, here we go. You're going to come to the line once again.
Green flag, green flag.
Anderson and Dylan Moranti side by side on the send-off. Anderson with a great takeoff. He's out the gate. Ward is going to follow. He's going to climb up to 3rd. Drivers are starting to work their way to the front, including Kurt Bray working his way to the front with Eric Paulson. You got David Pugh working the high side. Makes it stick. What a job out of the 05. He is doing a great job just keeping up in this thing. Anderson, Moranti, Nasir, Ward, Bray, Paulson, and Pugh with Ponder, Jacobson, and Pocapani all working their way towards the front. Now they are taking advantages of the mistakes, and they are coming up on lap traffic quick. That is the number 76. He's going to go a lap down now. Dylan Moranti works around him. Nasir, same scenario. He's going to have to work it here. 38, Dylan Moranti and Patrick Anderson side by side. 3 wide with the lap car on the high. Whoa, what a pass. Anderson takes full advantage. He takes advantage of the lap car, gets the extra side grab, and takes over the lead again. What a fantastic drive out of these guys. Look, the 76 is getting his nose in the mix here. The battle for the lead is on as Moranti is getting chased down by a lap car. The lap car is trying to get on the lead lap here. Back behind, Jacobson, Ramsdale, Pocapani, all battling it out back here. Anderson is now still facing off against Dylan Moranti, hungry for his 2nd win of the season. Anderson's looking for his 1st win of the season. Elbows out, game on, people, game on. And we've said it once, Jamie Pugh is looking for a win here if he can get there. Is doing a fantastic job staying on it, staying clean, staying out of everything. But how long can he hold it is the bigger question. He knows racetrack, though. As a former NASCAR peak development driver, he's definitely a guy to keep an eye out for. He's coming out of iRacing retirement, people. You don't understand. 6 years away from the sim is like, I don't know what that's like, but I'll tell you after I try it one time. Kurt Bray and Doug Ward going to war here, battling for the top 5, 4th place position. Ward high up near the wall. Anderson still out front of Moranti. Moranti's trying to get around him. Nasir's back here just kind of coasting. He's out there, arm out the window, cell phone in the hand, drink in his other hand, driving with his foot probably, who knows. He's in open air. Now Kurt Bray and Doug Ward kind of fell back a little bit. Eric Paulson is getting challenged from Jeff Ramsdell. Ramsdell, of course, is 3.9 seconds back. So a very interesting scenario here. As we are getting everything straightened up. Now Jamie Pugh is falling backwards a little bit, but this could be part of his tire strat. As he is looking pretty solid on that pace and everything, just keeping it off the wall. The 27 high up into the wall. He's gonna lose out on some time. And the position, just saying you don't want to do that. Oh my, Maranti hit hard into the wall. That might have screwed up something. As now he's kind of off pace a little bit. You see drivers still working the wheel here in Vegas. Kind of looking for the battles here, just kind of keeping them in mind. Oh, there's Michael Ponder. Ponder just trying to really get behind Jamie Pugh, maybe try and take advantage of it, of a mistake. Pugh gets on that high side, stays right close to him. He's just going to keep right in there. And I've raced against Jamie in practices. He is quick, very tough to pass, so I can't imagine he's just going to give this position up lightly. As he is just staying side by side through 1 and 2 there. And that high side is fast to keep on it, so if you can handle it, do it. That's what I say. You got drivers just kind of racing it out here. Ben Madden into the pits, Gabriel Garcia all the way to the back. Promising start of this. Patrick Anderson, though, is developing a gap. One second gap to behind him. We're 28 laps of 130, just about 100 to go. We're going to take this brief commercial break from the Jimmy Fund. And hopefully you guys can enjoy the show, because these guys are definitely bringing it here tonight.
In the shadow, we can fall down from the high lows, trying to find home. You could be my everything I needed to escape. You could be my everything I needed, a light in this place. I don't even know your name, but you're a light I've never felt. Light my way in the shadow.
All right, we are back here once again, and yeah, man, Brandon Perry in the chat, everybody. Thoughts and prayers go out to that driver as he could not make it. He is taking care of his dad, who is definitely having some health issues right now. Struggling times for the driver. Wish he could be here tonight. As thoughts and prayers go out to that family. For everybody else out there watching, you know, if you enjoy what you see, hit that sub button, hit that like button. It does not bite at all. These drivers put up some pretty clean laps so far, but in the meantime, Nasir has got around Dylan Moranti. Jeff Ramsdell is putting the pressure on Moranti. Moranti might be in trouble here tonight, as his tires could be gone. As Moranti is struggling late on a long run. What is going to be the call here? Who knows? You know, you really have to be patient here. But as we're watching this one, the 55 car is starting to develop some pace. Can he get his lap back the old-fashioned way? He is only down, I believe, 1 lap. No, he's down 11 laps. So he's definitely having a tough time here tonight at Vegas. Last week we had a new award given out, though. The Ironman Award was given out to driver of that number 05 for his drive. He was 30 laps back and he stayed in it. He didn't just pack it up, go to the hauler like a little girl. We have a bad night. So he did a great job of just staying in it and staying on it. But look at this, a three-way battle for the lead. Jeff Ramsdell goes around, takes it over. Patrick Anderson was leading the race, led 31 laps. And now it looks like he might have some tire issues. He's starting to lose some pace here. You know, he's losing not the most pace, but he did have a bad lap there. Rule Nasir, of course, trying to get into the second place spot. Dylan Moranti and Kurt Bray, the war has begun again. The mystery man and Dylan Moranti, if you remember last year season, they were at it every race. And now they're at it again. Dylan Moranti, though, might not have a challenge if he burned up that front right or any part of any tire. Oh my. Trouble for Anderson, trouble for Nasir. As they are definitely giving us a show up front. Jeff Ramsdell now our current race leader as he lets Durham get a lap back. Doesn't absolutely affect no part of his race. So he's just like, you know what, go on by, buddy. Patrick Anderson bringing it down pit road after the contact. Ramsdell, Nasir, Bray, Moranti, Ward are top 5. Paulson, Pugh, Ponder, Ingram, Jacobson are top 10. This is a great race so far. These guys are giving us a show. Man, they came to play tonight here as they are racing pretty clean for the most part. You know, as we go to the tail of the take, so speak, if you're a boxer, you'll know this one. Lap 39 of 130, Jeff Ramsdell currently changed. 3 cautions for 10 laps. 5 lead changes so far. They have been giving us a show all the way across the board, and that is what they came to do. Ramsdell and Bray making a move on the high side of Nasir. Nasir has no answer. Nasir is just staying in this one. I think, honestly, he might be banking on a tire strat. All right. Yeti's custom diecast right in there. I thought you guys were the correct answer for the beginning part of my show. I really thought those were the 3 words I needed to say to start this race and make it official, but apparently I was wrong. Thank you, Jamie, for saying I was wrong. Ramsdell, Bray, Ward, Paulson, Pugh, all up in the top 5 mix. They are giving us a show. Ponder takes the inside line, doesn't get it. You know what? He might not have this one, but Dakota Collins is coming underneath Pugh. That's going to shake things up because he's a lap down. All right, but Collins is 2 laps down. Jamie's just going to let that one go, I think. He doesn't want to burn up his stuff either. And he knows this. He's staying on it. So Ramsdell, our current race leader, Bray right behind. You know, guys are banking on when to take a pit. These guys do receive 4 sets of tires. So it should be plenty to complete the race here. Oh my, the 16 back there, he just kind of got a little bit offline. That was the 16 of Josh Ingram. Ingram now entered the top 5 as the pit stops cycle through. These guys, of course, do have to do a green flag stop if it is not this way. What can I tell you on a green flag stop? You know what? They gotta be a part. They gotta stay on it. if you are off on that pit stop in any way, shape, or form, you are just screwing yourself. I'll tell you this much, a black flag is a position for sure, if not going a lap down. And a few drivers look like they might have got penalized there on their pit stops. Of course, doesn't tell me the full extent of it, but it looks like Charles Ballance and Frank Warner might have received penalties or just patched up some damage that they might have had. Josh Ingram getting around Jamie Pugh now. Pugh just staying on it here. I don't know what the game plan for some of these guys are, but let's go to the pit strategy to see if we can get an idea here. You know, the front guys, 30 laps, 44 laps, 33 laps, 43 laps, 40 laps, old tires. So it is all over the map for strategy here. So I don't know what to tell you here. These guys are definitely having to make the best call possible here. You know, we're 45 laps in. Some of these drivers might have dialed in to figure out what they want to run on each one of their stints. It looks like the 05 is bringing it down pit road. Don't want to get a penalty though. Looks like he's staying right on there. Okay, good deal. So Jeff Ramsdell is going to stay out there with Josh Ingram now in second place and Elliot Jacobson. Now, all these guys up the front three, I believe, are on a different track yet. Yeah, so they do have slightly newer tires in the front three. It looks like Jacobson, of course, 42 lap old tires. He might be, yeah, he's good. He's doing a pit right now. So very intriguing to find out who pits when. I'm very anxious to find out, of course. And Ramsdell, Ingram, and Warner are top three right now. Anderson, of course, was one amongst the first ones to pit out of this leading group. Now remember, he was up front and then he got involved in that small little hiccup that forced him to pit early, so it's kind of crazy to think of how that works out. Drivers are figuring it out though, as the strategies are going to come to play here. Of course, when we scroll down, we look, there's a few guys that are off the beaten path here. Brown, Salas, Pugh. The bottom four guys, of course, that checked out is Brown, Salas, Casey Pugh, and Jimmy Emos. All checked out of this one. So they are doing just staying on it, staying in it. Not really giving up anything here. As we are 49 laps in to a 130 lap race. My wife Jenna is watching, and I'm sure she's happy that we are doing this for a great cause. Now, keep in mind, if you go to www.jimmyfund.org, you can pass a donation to an amazing cause, as it's needed. So open your hearts to a great cause and show them you care by passing a donation to the jimmyfund.org, who is a research facility out in Boston, Massachusetts, I believe. Joshua Ingram, Frank Warner. Warner's coming down pit road. Joshua Ingram staying out. He's going to go out, lead a lap, take on the extra point, I believe. Patrick Anderson, Dylan Moranti. All these guys still clearly fast here tonight. The pit strategy is going to get shaken on lid here tonight if something different happens. The 16, of course, is the last one to pit, it looks like. 41 lap old tires. So these guys are maximizing their pits. They're getting about 45 laps out of them or so. And then they're pitting. So right around lap 90, we should see some others start to pit in early on. Joshua Ingram, of course, looking to go down into the pit sometime. We're not seeing any cautions yet, though, which is impressive out of this. Guys were really nervous to set up as extra racy as drivers are finding out. But we're looking at this one. Anderson and Moranti are getting really close to one another for the position, and Nasir is just back there. Same with Kurt Bray, who's 7 seconds behind that. And now there's Ingram. Ingram's coming down pit road. Anderson and Moranti are going to be, oh my, look at this. Anderson is held up a little bit by lap traffic. Moranti is going to start to close that gap. Oh, look at this. He did close the gap. I wasn't wrong. Moranti closed it down. It's a .22 the gap, and Anderson regains the lead. Dylan Moranti and Raul Nasir up front once again have been on fire in the two-man team standings and doing a great job of just controlling that pressure for that standings to gain that one. Moranti gets the inside of Anderson. Anderson might not have an answer. Dylan Moranti gains the lead. Moranti, Anderson, Nasir are front three now. Bray, Ramsdell, Doug Ward, Eric Paulson, Micah Pocapani, Michael Ponder, Virgil Perriman, and Jamie Pugh. Pugh is looking like he wants to really get into this top 10. He's been a driver to watch all season. He's had top 10 cars. Can he get into the top 10 here tonight? And you know what? I think he can. I gave him some added motivation as everybody follows the number 12 Blackout Motorsports machine, meaning me. Well, no, David Pugh happens to be my spotter and very good friend, along with Brandon Perry in the chat. Nearly all three of us talking to each other. Oh my, caution comes out. This time it's with Charles Balance. So let's go back to this one. We're going to go find out exactly what happened here. As we're watching this one here, Balance and Durham. Balance looks like he might have locked up to avoid Durham a little bit. Gets hard up. Oh my, gets across the nose of the one. And that brought out this caution here. As that is really going to shake the field here. As the leaders bringing it down pit road. Very smart move here. I'd be interested to find out what would happen here, but interesting is this. Bray stays out, Doug Ward stays out, Jamie Pugh stays out. Along with Josh Ingram and Elliott Jacobson, we have a new top 5 here tonight, and this race has just got flipped on its lid. I kid you not, it is on its lid in every way, shape, or form, and drivers have got to be on edge here about this one. I'm so excited to find out what happens if drivers took on fuel, if they did what, who took on just two front, took on right sides only, who's banging up their car a little bit too much. But Kurt Bray and Doug Ward are going to set this one off in a big way. This time here in a couple short laps. Don't go anywhere.
Things are changing. I keep fading. Maybe one day we'll find a way. And I still wonder why we lost our love tonight. Before you leave my side, just hear what's on my mind. I know we're barely holding on. Heart's empty every time you're gone. So can we give this one more try? 'Cause you make it hard to say goodbye. Mind is
As they come to the line one more time, Jen has got the flag out. She's ready to go, and green flag flies once again here. And we are racing once again. Kurt Bray, Doug Ford up front. Jamie Pugh jumps into third. Jamie Pugh looks to the inside, stays on it. Great throttle control out of him coming through the corner here. You can see it. Gets in front of Elliot Jacobson there, and now he's still taking over this thing. Pugh works up into second place from the back up 21. Kurt Bray, Jamie Pugh, Elliot Jacobson, our top three. Moranti, Ward, Nasir working their way into the top five. Ward high up into the wall. That is trouble for the 07. That is not going to work. It might work for Ross Chastain, but here on iRacing, it does not work. Kurt Bray is out in front, holding it together. Moranti and Pugh. And check this one out. Moranti's just staying right behind him here. Pugh knows he's got something here tonight. Pugh just lets him go by. He might not see the move he's waiting for. Gets right on the rear of Moranti, though, and stays on it. Jeff Ramsdale enters his picture once again. Nasir and Anderson kind of sitting back along with Elliot Jacobson, who lost out on a few positions right off the get-go of this. It could be the old tires. Those tires are not that old, but they are to this track. As some drivers might have taken it, Jamie Pugh might have found out early on the tire situation, but they could feel just fine. They're racing too wide down the backstretch. Nobody's giving anybody anything here. As we got Bray, Moranti, Nasir, Ramsdale, Anderson, Pugh, Ingram, Pocapani, Jacobson, and Paulson are our top 10. Outside of that, though, we got Virgil Perriman, Doug Ford, Marty Ganascaya, Mike Ponder, Frank Warner, Gabriel Garcia, and oh my, some door-to-door contact there. Nothing hurt, though. Looks like it's a safe sound, and they're in it yet. But out front, Kurt Bray is in trouble. Moranti all over that rear bumper of Bray, and Bray knows it. The high side line, the midline has been fast, but the low side has been saving the tires, which some drivers are finding out, as Moranti looks like he's trying to make that move stick. It doesn't matter when Bray burns up the tires, and it looks like it might have just happened as Moranti regains the lead here. What a battle up front. Moranti, Bray, Ramsdale are top 3. That is here. Anderson, Ingram, Pocapani, Paulson, Harriman, and Pugh are our top 10. What can I tell you? They are making the best ruling possible here. As some of the drivers are super smart, others are struggle on strats, so who knows which route this one's going to go. I don't know what strat's going to work here tonight. Do you go for an undercut? Do you not go for an undercut? How much fuel do you carry? Now, we have reports that it's 53 laps on the fuel, but the tires don't last that long, so you got to weigh it in between there. Somewhere between 40 to 53 laps. I'd say 45 is a safe bet if you can get there. But 40 to 41, 42 laps ain't bad either. As you go look at some of the pit tracks you're seeing up front, you'll see it's all over the map. Some of the front guys are taking on the extra tires. 10 laps in probably. But they're definitely giving us a show here tonight, as nobody's given a clear advantage. Moranti and Ramsdale are battling. Nasir and Anderson is getting caught up. There's Joshua Ingram. Ingram looking for the inside move on the 38. Check that one out. What a job. Oh my.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Yellow flag. Oh my. Some cars got caught up in this. But we're going to go back and review this one here. And we got to get a better view of what exactly progressed here. So we're going to go back and review this one here. You know, quarter speed between the 54 and the 11, because this is exactly where it started. The 11's coming out, looking a little tight. The 54 right on line. The 11 comes in. They kind of try to separate, it looks like, and that's where trouble strikes. The 54 gets off of it. That's when he comes. Oh, my. Wound up clipping that one. Which doesn't end too well. You see a lot of cars just get around that one. The number 1 squeaks by, though, to avoid that one. So they do a great job of just staying off that one. As drivers are going to be bringing it down into pit road here. Now, interesting enough, the driver of the 54, Micah Pocapani, has stayed out. He isn't patching up nothing. He's just going to take it out there and run that thing old school. Opens, repairs itself. It's a bold move, God. Very bold move. Let's see how this one... You want advice for staying warm? All right, I'll give you some advice. So what you want to do is go get yourself a decent winter jacket with a little bit of Thinsulate in it. Get yourself a hat and some gloves with Thinsulate. And if you're really still ain't working, get hand warmers and foot warmers. You'll be fine. That or tough it out. You're a big boy. Or become an Eskimo. One of the two. We are under caution here one more time, so don't go anywhere, race fans. I'll be back momentarily after this brief message from the Jimmy Fund.
I was drowned in these waters, didn't know where the stream would get me. Swear it felt just like torture, till you showed how to set myself free. Ooh, I won't go, I won't go, I will stay here with you. Ooh, I know I'll be lost without you. Just like the angels, I need your wings to carry me far from these established things. Even if darkness gives me tonight, I know I'll still see your ocean eyes. Even if darkness gives me tonight, I know I'm still seeing your ocean eyes. You put me through the river, clear my mind when I'm blind and can't see. Know I'm safe in your shelter. Feels like home when no wind.
Here we go once again. Micah Pocapani,
Green out, green flag,
Dylan
green flag.
Moranti, green flag flies. Pocapani can't get out the gate, and Moranti takes it easy, takes it across the line. Pocapani, a little bit of a bump on the 99. Give him a little bit of a door action there. Micah Pocapani out. It looks like he is out in front, and he might be fast still. Check this out. It's Moranti, Pocapani, and Nasir and Bray out in front. Moranti looking to come down, but he can't get it down. Nasir is right there to back him up, though. To back that play, the front four are at war. Virgil Perriman and Marty Van Escaen are up in the front now. Is it finally Marty time? Eric Paulson's there to shut it. It looking like he wants to shut this one down. Paulson, Ward, Ingram, Warner are top five. Now Jamie Pugh is right back here. He's just riding at this point. I don't know what's going on with it, but it might be a little, oh my, it looks like it might be a little bit loose coming on the exit. Might have to just back up the corner just a little bit just to get that one done. Moranti and Bray at war once again. Let the sparks fly, people, because we have seen this before in the network, and these guys will give us a show up front. Bray and Moranti, very careful. Micah Pocapani losing out, though, finally. As you might have found out, tires matter, dude. Eric Paulson and these guys still battling it out. It is all-out war here. Paulson, Ward, Ingram. Marty is in this fight with Gabriel Garcia. Gabriel Garcia has some pace, and he's got Jamie Pugh at the back door. Jamie Pugh is in this fight tonight. Like we said earlier, he is a driver to watch. Kind of like the Sleeping Giants, if you understand U.S. world history. World War II, Wake of the Sleeping Giant. After Japan attacked Pearl Harbor. Kurt Bray out front, Moranti, Nasir, Pocapani, Doug Ward all got a gap. Same with Joshua Ingram. Now Eric Paulson, Dakota Collins, and Marty Van Escaen are all kind of in this little group. Gabriel Garcia might not have the line. And check this out, Jamie Pugh's working around lap traffic now, staying right with Gabriel Garcia. They do have to stay on this one, as Jamie Pugh is trying to get the inside line. He might have it on Garcia. Garcia has no answer. Jamie gets the position. Garcia loses out big time on a couple positions there. Look back further. Let's see. Ben Madden in this fight too, also. So we got Bray is part of the way. Moranti, Nasir, And Nasir's battling with Doug Ward. Doug Ward does have the high side advantage, being able to carry a little bit more speed through the turn. And he does take over the position. There's Eric Paulson. Eric Paulson and Jamie Pugh back here. Now Jamie Pugh, now that his tires are warm, I'm anxious to find out what line he's running. He's all over the map for what he likes here tonight. He's just adjusting as it goes. Great job adjusting. We are 80 of 130, about 50 laps to go, so there will be one more pit stop. Oh, gotcha. So when it's 69 degrees outside, you guys are like popsicles there, aren't you? Or purple polar bear. You know, if you're supposed to be such a big bad polar bear, why are you scared of the cold? Huh? Answer me that one. Kurt Bray, Dylan Morandi, and Doug Ward all out front. Nasir, Josh Ingram, Eric Paulson, and Jamie Pugh in the Elliot Jacobson, Kurt Warner, Marty Van Escayan, our top 10 here tonight. We are going to see potentially a new race winner here tonight. We've already had 2 race winners here tonight. If you've been paying attention to the stream at all, just saying, you should keep track. You know, the first night out, Dylan Morandi had a big win at Auto Club. And then, of course, IRP happened and Michael Durham took the checkered flag there. Here at Vegas, are we going to see a new winner? Potentially we could. As Kurt Bray is on rails right now. He brought the chit-chit train to Vegas and it's paying off dividends. Just saying. Roland is here though, getting challenge from the number 16 of Joshua Ingram. It's kind of spreading out though as drivers are working through lap traffic here. Michael Durham, of course, still right in this mix. Doing a great job. Drivers that are out though start at goes Anderson, Ramsdell, Ballant, Brown, Salas, Pugh, and Emos all out of tonight's race. Along with what looks to be Micah Pocapani is out also. So tough go for those drivers. Hope they can do better at the big one next week. As next week is going to be a great one. Oh, come on. You're serious? What? Come on now. You'll be fine. Just, you know, get a generator. Oh my goodness. Definitely cracking me up in the booth. As Bray and Ward and Morandi all battle for the top spots here tonight. Ingram and he's gotten around this here though in the meantime. Eric Paulson right on the back door of Raul Nasir. Now here in the front, you know, you got to remember pit stops are going to be important. I'm very anxious to find out how this plays out. You know, we've been seeing some drivers go through some challenging moments here all season long. Warm happens to be Jamie Pugh. First race had a rough go. Second race, rougher yet, finished a little bit better. This race, he's running top 10 and is going to create some serious points advantage if he can finish that way. But he's got to stay on it. He cannot get complacent at this point. You have to stay on it, 100% focus, and you will finish out tonight's race in a very good position for him as we're seeing some new contenders to the top 5 come in this one. Some old guys, but some new guys at the same time. Roland Nasir in definite trouble as Eric Paulson gets around Nasir. Jamie Pugh's gonna follow. And Nasir is outside of the top 10 now. As the tire strats are starting to play a critical role here. Paulson losing the position to Pugh. Pugh jumps up into the top 5. So this thing is on, he's so far so good for the 05. As we were saying, nobody make a break from the pits as they are creeping up to the pit strategies that are laid in place. 19 lap old tires. The tires are probably just now at the midway point if I had to take a wild guess. All right. Polar bear, you know what? I dig it. The polar bears need some loving too. That's what I'm talking about. You want to hear what you know what? I'll give you guys some insight here right now in Minnesota. You guys think you guys know cold? Okay, hold on. We're gonna go to the weather report here in the network. It is 3 degrees. And it's only going to get colder. We are having wind chills predicted to be negative 45 in the cities. So if you guys think you guys know cold, let me know. I'll come down there. I'll stay a weekend. I'll be in a t-shirt probably. Kurt Bray, Doug Ward, Josh Ingram, Dylan Maranti, and Jamie Pugh are top 5 and starting to gap people. Now Eric Paulson is still right in that fight there on Pugh, and Pugh is just staying on it tonight. He's not blinking, not dropping an inch. He's on every corner. He's just staying in it. And look at this, Frank Warner's challenging Nasir. Nasir has no answer. Nasir has no tires, I think. If I had to bank on that right side tires, they're gone. They're non-existent. Elliot Dickinson and Marty Van up in the top 10. Now this is great for Marty. Is it finally going to be Marty time here? He's been trying so hard to get this one done. Come on, don't want my weather? Come on. Please take it away. Texas, you can have the negative weather. I don't care. I won't miss it one bit. Looks like Burton Merriman is in the pits, and looks like it could be a scheduled pit stop. Watching some of the drivers up front run, but look at this. Now Jamie Pugh has met up with Dylan Maranti. Maranti might not have an answer for him. Pugh's passing Maranti. This is a pass for position if he gets it, and Maranti's tires might have gone bye-bye. They might have headed down south to Texas. So both the CMRSC's cars are struggling with tires right now. Very interesting to find out. The drivers are running right around 32 seconds a lap. But I tell you what, when you lose 0.2 seconds to another driver, that's like losing a car length. So game on, kudos for everybody out there. I mean, these guys are shaping up to do really good things here. Bray, Ward, Ingram, Pugh, and Maranti are top 5 now. Paulson, Warner, Nasir, Marty, and Jacobson are top 10. Garcia, Perriman, Collins, Erdman, Schomburg, Smith, Durham, Madden, Ponder are our top 20 here tonight. Now, interestingly enough, all the way, we do see Madden now checked out along with Pocahontas. So as the race goes on, if you're not, you know what, you got to finish the race. If there's nothing really wrong with the car, why lead? Why? You get more points, you get better points if you stay and stick it out and learn the track a little better. Oh my goodness, I should give him some lessons, I think. Bray, Ward, Ingram, and Pugh, and Paul's still up front, still running a great race. And for the first time nearly all season, Moranti's outside of the top 5 going into the final 32 laps of this thing. But I'm going to grab you a drink and everything else. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for this brief break from the Jimmy Fund.
I'm running through this town like I don't care. I'm hoping you will answer all my prayers. I will try my best and I will breathe again, 'cause I'll give you everything. All of my love, all of my love. I give you all of my love, baby. All of my love, baby. All of my love, all of my love. I give you all of my love, baby. All of my love, baby. I'm running through this town like I don't care. I'm hoping you will answer all my prayers. I will try my best and I will breathe again, 'cause I'll give you everything. All of my love, all of my love. I give you all of my love.
We are back here in Vegas, and you know, we're watching some of these guys. Bray, Ward, Pugh are top 3 now. Paulson, Warner, Marty, Jacobson, and Garcia all on the lead lap still. Oh, Schomburg hard up into the wall. That is not going to help anything. Kurt Bray looks like he's really dialed in. He's running pretty quick lap time still. Interesting, Doug Ward's coming down pit road. Kurt Bray, of course, out in front big time. He's just outrunning the group right now. 27 laps to go. If I had to take a guess out of the lead lap drivers here, we got 33 laps to go. What do? You know, it's a fine line now that cars have started pitting. You're putting cars a lap down, yes, that's the good part. The downfall is that you gotta gauge what pace they're going to be coming out on to what you can actually do. Now, Frank Warner is now coming down pit road. Marty's coming down pit road. This one is going to be left to the top 4 or 5 guys, I think, who are probably banking on the tire strat here. Garcia and Ward still coming out of their lap down here. Bray's coming down pit road. Pugh is looking like he's going to stay out, I think. In fact, if I had to bank on this one, he's going to stay out, and Jamie Pugh takes over the lead of this race. The 05 is on fire here tonight, gaining a boatload of positions, but he is out front. Now he's got to run. He's got to run fast. Maybe try and get Bray back a little bit further than what he's already going to be back. But this is absolutely a great race for these drivers. Jamie Pugh, of course, getting challenged from the 31. He might just let this guy go by because he is a lap down. As I would probably do the same thing. Eric Paulson, Elliott Jacobson, and Gabriel Garcia all got a pit. Now they're probably waiting on one driver in particular to pit, which is going to be pretty big. find out when they pit. Front guys, 36 laps in. Their tires, if they can get them back on and just keep them stuck, is going to be great. Jamie Pugh right in the slipstream of Bray and is right on the heels of him. In fact, as Bray is in fact on the lead lap. So Bray did have a pretty quick pit stop here. And Jamie Pugh finally getting up the spot where he wanted. As he's got 23 laps to go. Interesting to see where this pans out. If I had to bank money, I'd say he's waiting for a couple other guys to see where they pit at. But I would be considering it very soon, as he does have Dylan Moranti and stuff, and a few other guys who did do the undercut behind him. I'd be considering the pit stop pretty soon if I were him, just on the basis that the other guys did pit are going to be pulling some pretty quick lap times right out the gate. Eric Paulson comes down pit road. David Pugh's going to jump out front. He's going to still lead this race at Vegas. Gabriel Garcia is coming off of this. He's going to jump into second place. Kind of curious to see where these guys end up at. Jamie is setting up. He's going to come down pit road, it looks like. In fact, he is. Jamie Pugh's coming down pit road. Gabriel Garcia. And so Kurt Bray is been waiting for that one. See where this one is at. Doesn't look like any black flag was issued. Gabriel Garcia looks like he's going to be coming down pit road now. So Kurt Bray, once he gets around Jamie right here, he will become the new race leader. And after the pit cycle, we'll see where these drivers truly stack at. Looks like Jamie gets out of the pit box pretty good. But he does have significantly newer tires than a few of the others. Some of the drivers have 10-lap old tires, so he could wind up picking a couple of them off going into the final run here. We got 20 laps to go here. Bray, Moranti, Ward, Ingram, and Nasir out in front of this one in the top 5. Then it goes Warner, Perriman, Marty, and Jamie Pugh with Eric Paulson. So drivers are continuing to put down the laps here. Moranti and Ward, though, are battling this one out for the second place spot. Kurt Bray has brought something special here tonight. The setup is got to be nearly pretty quick. So drivers are steadily just kind of figuring this one out and doing a very good job here of just keeping it underneath of them.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And a yellow flag comes out, and that is going to shake it up. It looks like driver of the number 11, Eric Paulson. Don't know exactly what happened here. We're going to go far chase. Eric Paulson comes out straight into the 36 and the 07. And that is where it just really laid it down. And that is the tough go right there. And that is the restart we've been waiting for a few drivers. As this one is very interesting, to say the least, to see where drivers are coming out at on it. Now, interestingly enough, this has been a fairly clean race. As you see a few of the leaders bringing down pit road. Very interesting here. Ingram is going to hang it out there. Perriman's going to hang it out. Marty's going to hang it up there. It looks like Pugh's going to hang it out there, and Pugh actually has probably right close to the newest tires out there. So very interesting to see what happens here, but the other drivers are going to probably throw on their final set. So this one is going to be flipped on its lid going into the final 15 laps here. Very interesting. Tonight we have seen a great race, so let's go to this one here. We have seen 6 cautions for 18 laps, 12 lead changes amongst these drivers here tonight. Extremely competitive. It is on edge for who's going to go where here tonight. I still don't know who the top 5 is going to be. We're seeing new drivers in the top 5. Ingram, Perriman, Van Escayan, Pugh, and Ward all in the top 5 right now. What I can tell you is all-out war right now is gonna kind of take this one. Who can hang, and who won't. Now, I'd be really interested to find out what happens here tonight. If you got a favorite driver out there, let me know who they are. I know we got some guys out there dying to see it. Marty time. What that means is where Marty actually ends up in the top 5. It doesn't happen often. It's kind of like a solar eclipse. But when it does, it is magical. I promise you that. As these drivers back behind have given us a show, put it all in the line here tonight. And we're really anxious to find out who will finish out on top. Now, drivers that did not finish this race, better luck in the next race. I truly mean that, because this race was anticipated to be an absolute barn burner. A barn burner it shall be. New blood to the front 5. The stakes are high. The rewards are magical. So don't go anywhere, as these drivers they're giving us a show here tonight. And what they can do is going to be amazing. Here we go. Jenna's got the flag out. And now she's going to wave like she don't care. Here we go. And Perriman with a great start. Pugh's going to follow behind. Check this one out. Perriman, Pugh, Ingram, the front 3. Pugh, oh my, Pugh gets loose or something. Hangs it out there. Oh my, disaster for the 16. Perriman stays out front. Bray gets underneath. We got Nasir, Maranti, and Pugh, our front 5. As this one is going to possibly fall into review. Kurt Bray, Raul Nasir, Virgil Perriman, Dylan Maranti, Jamie Pugh, our top 5 here tonight is so far. 13 laps to go. Marty fell out of the top 5, everybody. But it's not over yet. Dakota Collins looking to mix it up a little bit. It's not for a position. But Kurt Bray is back on rails. He says, see ya, I'm gone. He knows he's got to outrun these guys. Of course, Nasir, Maranti, Perriman, and Pugh all battling this one out. And Schomburg is right in that mix also. So there is some last cars. They're trying to get around Jamie Pugh. Jamie Pugh wants to stay on this one. As he does, he's been looking for a great finish all season long. Could he finally have it? It only took 3 races to get back into the swing of things. As man, what a race this has evolved into. The intensity as we come to 10 laps to go, the 10 lap shootout. Back here, it is all out battle. Perriman's losing a position to Pugh. Jamie Pugh is proving a point now. He's 19 spots up. He did not qualify. He came out, he gained 19 spots. So, you know what, buddy? I think you passed the test. Perriman is in trouble. Marty is looking to get around Perriman. And Frank Warner's kind of creeping into this mix along with Doug Ward with Gabriel Garcia. They're all in this fight. Kurt Bray saying, keep battling, boys. I won't hold you up. Roland Desir loses the position to Dylan Moranti, though. It looks like David Beal looking to try and get around Chomber. Chomber's not giving it up very nice. There is no blue flag, normal. Nor do we enforce them. It is encouraged. It's a gentlemanly agreement. And now look at this. Marty has joined the top 5. Go, Marty. You finally bring me something, buddy. You got this. As we don't want to see a Marty moment. But they are definitely giving it everything. Jamie Pugh, in fact, is absolutely flying right now. We were looking at the lap times. The front guy, 30.98 is the slowest speed up front. Dakota Collins trying it on the inside of Pugh. Pugh's just going to let this one go, I think. Doesn't switch back on him. Switches it up. Goes to the inside. You know what? Great move. I can't even deny that one. I can't even script it. The front guys, they're even racing right now. They're just kind of off no man's land. Dylan Moranti, though, is steadily gaining on. Looks like he's steadily gaining on Bray, but Bray is absolutely on rails tonight. Rolls here, and then Jamie Pugh. Jamie Pugh, of course, has got two. Jamie Pugh's got some backup. He's got 2 lap cars behind him that are kind of helping him keep Marty at bay. Of course, Frank Warner, the last lap sniper, comes into the picture. So Frank is up battling it out with Marty. And now Doug Ward's entering that picture with Gabriel Garcia. This race is going to be a hard-fought battle to the bitter end. As I believe the front 5 are still all at war, but Frank Warner looks to make the move on Marty here. Does have the inside line and the advantage. Marty's got a little bit of backup. Doug Ward looks to maybe gain another spot if he can. Oh, Ward hard into the wall. Ward does manage to save it, but he's going to lose out big time. That was a nasty hit. That is going to cause some wheel damage. Kurt Bray is probably hoping for no more cautions at this point. We do have 3 green-white checkers that we can do. We do see drivers in the back here battling it out. Frank Warner, of course, still looking to get the inside line on Marty. He does, gets into the top 5. Marty just stays right on him. Marty's not giving any type of inches at all here. Bray, Moranti, Nasir, Pugh, Warner are top 5 with 2 laps to go here. What a great race so far. This thing has come down the strat to the strat, and we are on the final lap among these drivers here tonight. Jamie Pugh is Frank Warner are the final two in the top 5. Marty gets around Warner. Warner's got to keep on this one. Erdman is putting pressure on to Marty, maybe trying to push him to a top 5. Marty is trying to still get a top 5 here. I don't think he's ever had one here on the network. Bray wins it. Murat, Nasir, Pugh, Marty to the line, and it is scored. Marty gets the top 5 over Warner. Doug Ward and Gabriel Garcia, what a drag race with Virgil Perriman, Jacobson, Erdman, Collins, Chomber, Ingram, Smith, Durham, Paulson, Madden, Pocapani, Ponder, Anderson, Ramsdale, Balance, Brown, Salas, Casey Pugh, Jimmy Emos round up the field. But up front, Kurt Bray with the dub here tonight. Another winner here on this network. Man, what a run out of these guys. They gave it everything. They hung it out there. But man, Kurt Bray, is he going to finally give us the smoke show? I really hope so. I really hope he does. And there he goes. He's lighting them up. See Jamie Pugh celebrating too. He finished out the race in the top 5. He's been hunting it down coming out of retirement. But now let's go to Marty, who got a top 5 finish here, and see how he feels after this one. Marty.
Hey.
You finally did it, you sly little bugger. You got the top 5 finally. How does this one feel?
This is great. You know, that battle, I don't know if it was on the broadcast, but me and Franklin were trading that lap after lap. That was a great fight. I came into this with that drive-through. I didn't think I'd make it this high, but the car was smooth. There was a bit of an incident with Gabriel where it got tight for a split second. But besides that, car ran great, and it just was on our rails. But it drove great. I'd like to thank. Yeah. This was awesome.
All right, man. Well, you got here finally. It's Marty time. Any shout-outs you got to do, buddy?
I think my parents were watching, and they've wanted me to be able to shout them out on the broadcast for a while. So appreciate them putting up with me making all this racket. And then Douglas drove a great race. I think Douglas absolutely had a shot at taking it away there. But I was faster, even with the older tires. I mean, those tires were screaming by the end.
All right, man. Well, you did it. Congrats. Enjoy it. You got a top 5 finally here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. As Marty Van Askayaan, and now let's go to a driver who's been waiting a long time to be up here. The race reporter, Jamie Pugh. Let's hear from him next. Jamie.
Brandon Smith.
Oh my goodness. A top 5 after talking to you all morning about this and the doubts, the haters, the players, you name it. But man, what a race out of you. How is this one?
Oh my God, I'm ecstatic, dude. I'm shaking. I didn't think this was gonna happen.
Well, there's a certain
all the way from
somebody
the
out.
back.
There's somebody who never did doubt you, but we were not going to talk about him. He's mean. But you got here. You worked that car hard. A hard charge in 0.5 all night long. 19 spots gained. I mean, what was the trick there? Because that was some schooling.
I'll tell you what, it was just had to save my tires. I kind of had an idea with what I wanted once we got in the middle of the race, and I was just hoping it was going to play out right, and luckily it really did.
Well, you did it, my friend. You got there. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be cheering you on in that 0.5 machine?
Yeah, first and foremost, I got to shout out my fiance for letting me do this. you for the broadcast and coaching me all day. BP, I know he's dealing with a lot. I spot for him on Wednesdays. And I'm so glad to come out of retirement and post the top 5. Oh, man, I'm so excited.
Are you out of breath?
Yes, I am, dude. I drove my butt off the entire race.
Oh, my goodness, everybody. Give it up for Jamie Pugh. First man who gets the top 5 who was out of breath on the stream in the network history here. But, man, great run here tonight. Great job. I will be up there after the race with the review. Let the other admins know.
I will.
Man, enjoy it. You deserved it, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Jamie Pugh, everybody. What a great guy. And now let's hear from it in the Canadian Tire Chevrolet Camaro, number 7. Raul Nasir, let's hear from him next. You got a 3rd place finish on the podium.
So,
Raul.
Hello.
Man, you got it on the podium once again. How was that tonight?
Man, that was a lot of fun. Shout out to race winner. I mean, that was an incredible one. It was a chess game, strategy, and just, man, it was a lot of fun. It was a little brain game. It was all about the undercut. That was the most important part. Of course, me and Dylan learned the hard way on the first stop of what it means to pit, after the leaders. But overall, though, car felt great. Shout out once again, race winner, Dylan worked it out great, and to get to the podium, especially on a race where I was like a little bit iffy on if I would even make it to the podium. I was always aiming for the top 5, but it all came down to that last stop. And if you remember last week, I lost out the podium because of somebody pitting late, and doing exactly the same thing, it was able to get back to the podium that we should have got that week. But having Team CMRC on P2 and P3, it's fantastic.
Well, you did it, man. Great job. Any shout outs you got to do for any peeps that might be watching cheer you on? Because I know you probably got a big group over there at CMRC, maybe watching the cheer their broadcaster on, which you should shout out my network on.
maybe, but yeah, shout out if anybody on CMRC is checking it out, any friends or family who did tune into the race. And of course, God bless the network. I mean, what would we do without Blackout Racing League every Thursday night? I mean, I sure as hell wouldn't be too happy if this league wasn't a thing. So yeah, great racing and a great set of guys here. So if you are in the chat and this was you were watching this race and you do have iRacing, just join in. Get in, try it out, because it's not even a group that is like all about wrecking and stuff. It's actually a very clean group. So yeah, and also I mean, that's another point. This was such a clean race as well. The wrecks that happened, they were wrecks with a capital W. But overall though, we're very happy. P2 and P3, and then for myself, it's just focusing on the title hunt. We're obviously claiming back points from Fontana, but we're just going to keep working our way up the ranks.
All right, man. Well, congrats. Great job here tonight, and enjoy it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Roland Nasir, give us that one. And now let's go to our 2nd place finisher, driving the number 36 Clean Freak Chevrolet Camaro, Dylan Moranti. Dylan.
Brandon.
What a night. He didn't get the dub. He got the battle with Kurt Bray once again. What was that one like? How was this one for you?
Good. I can't save tires for my life around this track, so just happy that I came home with the podium. I knew we had the short run speed, so at the end there, it was just a matter of trying to get in position to win it. Unfortunately, we got caught up in behind a few slower cars with older tires, and going to try to fight it for the win at the end there.
Well, you still got up at the podium, so it doesn't really matter there. But you ran a great race as far as trying to catch up to Bray. I mean, we've seen it before with you and him battling it out for the lead. tonight, do you feel like whatever he brought was a little bit better, or was it just maybe some of the adjustments he made on his end might have worked out in his favor a little better?
Rahul and I early on decided that we were going to try to do somewhat of an alternate strategy to save a set of tires for the end in case of a late race yellow, which didn't end up happening, which worked out great in our favor because we did come home in P2 and 3. Unfortunately, I believe Kurt Bray had the same idea as us, and he just happened to be in a better position for the restart, and I was never able to draw him back in after we got cleared of the older tires.
All right, man. Well, you got the podium once again. Any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be cheering you on?
Yeah, shout out to Rahul, another great week for us, second and third, so that was a great points finish. Shout out to the sponsor, the Jimmy Fun for tonight. Shout out to Kurt coming back and winning his first race here, and shout out to the race control and you as always for showing up every week and putting in the work. We move on to Daytona next week. Should be a lot of fun.
All right, man. Well, great job here tonight. Congrats on a second place finish here.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Dylan Moranti there. And now let's go to our tonight's race winner. See if we got him anywhere. We do. Driving that Aflac number 99 Chevrolet Ford Mustang, actually. The mystery man, Kurt Bray. Let's hear from him next. Kurt.
What's up, Brandon?
Man, what a job here tonight. Aflac. You're blistering pace all night long. How was this one for you?
Well, it wasn't blistering pace all night. I showed up with 7 minutes left in the session, and I had no experience with this car on this track, and it was definitely took some time to settle in. I was like 4/10 off the leaders there on practice, and I didn't know where I was going to end up today, but I found some speed there. I felt like I had a lot more pace in the longer runs. I was able to save a lot more tires. I was able to navigate those bumps and turn ones really well. And ultimately, on the long runs, I felt like I was the fastest car out there. It felt great. I made a couple adjustments there later in the race, and after that pit strategy call, I knew I was going to stay out there and pray for a second caution and have the advantage on the field, and it did. So I came out there, and it's always fun battling with Dylan. Shout out Dylan. It's always great seeing new people out here. It's great seeing some other faces out there, and it was really fun. It's always a great time coming out here. First time here for the season. Happy to be here. Planning on staying. I know sometimes the schedule gets away from me, but I love being here every single day.
All right, man. Well, great job. Any shout outs you got to do?
Thank you, Brandon. I don't think I've ever had a negative race, especially on the network entirely over in PGR and Blackout. I don't think I've never been happy leaving a session or unhappy leaving a session.
Never leaving happy. What the heck, dude? You just won. What the heck does it take to make you happy? Jeez.
I don't know. It was a lot of fun. Pretty big field out there today. I was really excited to see that. Maybe go talk to the guys here, meet some new faces. Otherwise, a lot of fun. Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you for that. Congrats. Pop that bottle. You just won here in Vegas. Man, I think how do they say it here? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yeah. Just get pulled up to 21 here at Vegas, buddy. Great job.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. That's Kurt Bray. Now, these guys will be going live again next Thursday night here at Daytona for the Helping Heroes 250 race for driver Brandon Perry's dad, an ALS Association race. You will not want to miss it, as these guys are going to throw down on one of the fastest super speedways in the world right here on this network. For everybody else out there watching, thank you for coming on board. Appreciate all the subscribers out there. We'll be live again very soon as, well, we got other stuff we do. So thank you, everybody. I'm out of here for the night. And see ya.
If you someone who needs to hear this, take a breath. For those who put others first when their own world's a mess. For anyone who feels like they're near the end, this one's for you. This one's for you. Want you to take one breath, take one step, and never say never. Things will get better. Only takes one day to rewrite your fate. Know that you'll find your way wherever you are. I hope you're listening. I hope you're